Hello and welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I have done a massive Dynamite haul because you guys seem to really love in the past when I style wedding guest outfit ideas, just because we are in the midst of wedding season right now. I have attended so many weddings so far this year, including ours. We have a grand total of 6. I had to find a couple new dresses this year because I've been wearing them over and over again over the past couple of years, and you know, I just want to change your wardrobe up a little bit. Dynamite actually recently released a collection explicitly for like formal events, and they look stunning, so simple, so chic. So I figured let's purchase them and try them on for you guys to let you know if it is worth your money, because I actually really liked a couple of them. Very sad though, because some of the pieces sold out in the colors that I wanted before I could get a hold of them. So we're gonna make do with what I have today. I'm going to continue to stalk the site to see if I can pick some more up in the colors that I want and in the size that I want. Hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed, but let's just jump right into the haul. Transparently, I also bought a couple of other pieces. I figured, why not? I had a 20% off coupon in my account and girls gotta take advantage of that. So I ordered a couple pieces that are not necessarily formal. So I'm gonna show you those first and then we'll go right into the formal collection. You guys know I love that really like safari utilitarian look, and I love those boiler suits type of outfits. So I saw this one in a dress form. It's a really lightweight kind of like, almost feels like a linen, but it's a really soft brush cotton linen material. I got this in the army green, khaki green color. It has a lot of pockets. It also has a belt that you can wrap around. It's actually really lightweight on your skin. It's not too structured or thick, so I find it super comfortable in the summertime, and it doesn't stick to your skin, so you're not gonna be sweating like crazy. I just wanted this to have that really like safari chic vibe. Unfortunately, it didn't fall the way I wanted to on my body. It's a little bit too boxy, and even when I cinched it in at the waist, it wasn't perfect. Although I really like it, I will be returning it back to Dynamite, but it's a really cute and really well designed, beautiful, simple dress that's gonna be great for the summertime. I think this would be really nice with a pair of like strappy sandals that you just really wrap around your ankle. Would look so good. Next up is a dress that I've actually been wanting for a really long time in white, but they completely sold out in it. So I figured let's just try a different color to see if I even like the fit overall, and then I will stalk the site to see if my size ever comes back in stock. I got it in the yellow. It looked a little bit more yellowy and less green in person. I'm not sure if this is translating well on camera, but it has a slight kind of like lemon lime color to it. I'm not the biggest fan because it's verging on a little bit too neon for me. I was hoping that this would be a little bit more pastel. It is very cute though. This is a little bit more of that scratchy linen material, although it's still very lightweight and super soft on the skin, so it's not itchy. It has a bunch of ruching in the center here, which I really like. It helps to really cinch in your waist a bit and give you a little bit more of like an hourglass shape. And at the top, it's actually a little bit forgiving. There's a lot of stretch here, so if you have a bigger bust, you can definitely fit into it. I'm tiny, so lots of space for me. The only downside that I really have to this dress is you see this drawstring at the top here? You can't adjust it. It's fixed. It's like sewn in. It's like a faux drawstring. I personally wished it was a little bit more adjustable, just because this part up here is really wide on my chest. Like I said, I have a small bust, and I would have loved to be able to cinch it in a little bit more just to make it look a little bit smaller, so it kind of accentuate my boobs a little bit. Right now when I wear this, and this is in the size extra small, it's just way too oversized in my bust area. It just doesn't look flattering on me. I do have to say that the straps on the back are adjustable though. They have these little toggles that you can make shorter or longer depending on how long you need this dress to be. Personally, I think I'm gonna definitely like the white a lot more, so I'll see if they have it available on the site down the road, and I think it would actually size down. It's so weird. I'm not sure if Dynamite is increasing their sizes, like an extra small feels so much larger than it used to on me, or if this is just me coming out of like the postpartum back to my normal size body and everything is just starting to fit the same way it used to be before now. And now extra small just seems just like really big, even though I had to size up to a small at one point. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but I would say actually go down in a half size to a full size if you can with this dress, just because it is extremely large in the bust area. Overall though, I like the length. It's a really cute, perfect for summer dress. If you are going to like a casual wedding that's like really summery, I would say this is the perfect dress for. If you're going to a more formal wedding, maybe not so much, because the material is not as like crisp and starched as you would like. Really great for the summertime, and not only can you wear it to a wedding, but just out and about as well. Will I be keeping it? Probably not, because I don't like the color and the fit is not exactly what I envisioned it to be, so this is going to be going back to Dynamite. But it is a very stunning dress. I just think I don't have the right size. Even if this was in this color and in the size down, I think I would have liked it enough to keep it. This dress I got for fun just because I have mom boobies right now and I can never wear a dress like this outside of this situation. So I got this strapless kind of foresty green dress. It has silicone on the top, which really helps it stick to your skin so that it doesn't fall off. That's my biggest problem that I always have whenever I wear strapless dresses, is that because I have no boobs in general, outside of having breastfeeding boobs right now, dresses always fall down on me. So I do really like that there's this extra adhesive surface area on this dress to keep it like nice and high up on you. It kind of folds down here, so it gives it a little bit more of like a beautifully tailored hemline as opposed to just like a simple cut across. I like it. I just think, again, for some reason, an extra small is just way too big on me now, and I think that I'm gonna have to size down to a double extra small for some reason. It's just, it doesn't fit, and I have to constantly like pull my shoulders back to make sure that this dress is fitted to my bust so that it doesn't fall off. Added to the fact that like dresses already fall off to begin with, and I have bigger boobs right now. I'm not sure. I think I might just have to overall size down in Dynamite in general. The dress is cute. If you have hips, then you'll like this, just because this dress definitely is cut with like a silhouette going inwards to frame your hips and then your waist. I don't really have the biggest hips. This girl's got like a rectangle body, so it kind of sat a little weird on me. It had a lot of extra space around the hip area just because I don't fill this out enough. If I need this to be big enough to sit on my hips, then there's a lot of extra space here because it kind of just like puckers where it's loose because I don't have a waist that goes in. And if I need one that's small enough to sit on my waist properly here, then this is gonna be way too tight on my hips and I can't walk. So unfortunately, it just didn't fit me well. I'm confidently feeling right now that I just need to size down in everything from Dynamite from now on. But I like the dress. It's really cute. A little bit short for a wedding guest, but if you're gonna be going for like a night out, for a party, the batch, just like, I don't know. If it's more like a casual, I don't know. I think you need to ask the bride and groom what the dress code is for their wedding. If they just want like all out fun party vibes, then yes, this could definitely go for it. My recommendation is this is really short for a wedding, so don't do it. Am I keeping this? No, it's gonna be going back just because it doesn't fit my body. So consolation prize, because I couldn't find that yellow dress in white, I wanted to try this one to see if I would like this silhouette at all. So this is a very lightweight, flimsy dress that has lots of draping details on it. It has a ruched waist here. The top is like this. The back is like essentially purely open. There's a lot of straps going on. You're gonna have to see in the cutaway how exactly this fits on the body. It has adjustable options on the back here for like the tank top portion of the straps. And then there's this additional strap that goes around your neck, kind of like a halter. Not necessary. I think it just makes the whole dress look a little complex. And then there's a strap in the back that goes straight across. Also adjustable, which is nice. So I like that you can adjust a lot of the features on here, but the main features that I wanted to adjust are up here, where the top of the front of the dress gets tied onto the straps. You can't. It's sewn on to both sides. And the front of the bust here, also completely sewn on. So none of this is adjustable. Again, if you have a large bust, this is going to be great because it's really wide and flat. But for somebody like me who has a tiny bust, I would have preferred to be able to pull in the sides a little bit more just to make it a little bit tighter and more form-fitting to my boobs so that I wouldn't have to necessarily have all this open flappy fabric lying around just waiting to expose me. And now I'm gonna probably need some fabric tape just to double side stick it down onto my boobs so when I lean over I don't really show anything off. So I don't really like that you can't adjust everything. If you're gonna have all these bows and strings to tie everything off, you might as well make the entire dress adjustable. That's just my personal preference. Some people might like this. The waist is elasticated, so quite comfortable. It's an empire waist. It sits like right under your bust, so it's really comfortable from your waist down. You don't have to worry about being too tight around your waist, which is sometimes an issue that you run into. And the fabric is like super flowy. It's double lined, so you're not gonna have too much see-through issues here as long as you wear like a neutral colored underwear. And there is a huge slit on the left side here. Now this didn't fit me the way I wanted to. I actually preferred the fit of that yellow dress, even though that itself wasn't perfect. This one just felt like it had too many pieces going on and I just was not a fan of it. So I will 100% be returning this one. I just really wish the rest of this dress was adjustable. Okay, so now time for the slightly fun stuff. I'm gonna show you two dresses that are not part of their wedding guest like formal attire clothes, but it's pretty close and I personally really like it. I think they're beautiful. First off, I got this stunning kind of like silvery pewter colored dress. It's really long. You'll have to see in the cutaway what it looks like, but I was actually immediately drawn to the neckline here. This is a neckline that is really flattering on small boobs just because it really makes the boobs look rounder when it goes up. It's not exactly a halter top. It looks like one and kind of mimics one. The straps are adjustable, which makes it great. You can make it nice and short if you need to, add a little bit more lift to your girls. And in the front, it has all this faux ruching detailing here. So it looks like it's being gathered around the center of your cleavage. Double line, so you don't have to worry about it being too cold and if your nips kind of like poke through it, which I really like. The dress is lined all the way down to the bottom, so you have a ton of coverage and it's a very, very lightweight cooling material that is perfect for the summertime. I do have experience with this material though, and on really humid days, it does stick to your skin a little bit. So just be wary of that. But the dress is quite long, so you can get away with wearing it as a formal dress. as long as I guess you're inside for the wedding. I wouldn't really risk it if it's too humid and too hot outside, but it's a very stunning dress, looks very elegant. You could get away with wearing it casually on a day-to-day if you're gonna wear this with like flats. I'd probably pair this with my white Orion sandals, or you can pair it together with heels and have a beautiful and stylish but still like slightly casual formal dress that isn't reserved only for like cocktail attire. I really like it. I think it looks absolutely stunning. Now the question is, do I need another dress like this? I looked through my closet the other day and I literally have two other dresses that have a very similar shade and silhouette. So chances are no. I gravitated more towards this shade because it is a neutral, but I have this bad habit of buying everything in neutrals, even in like beautiful dresses like this, that when I need to go to a wedding, I probably wouldn't recommend wearing this because this is way too close to white. So I'm not gonna be keeping this one per se just because it's way too similar to the other dresses that I have. But I'm gonna show you the other color that they have that I think I actually might keep. So this is the other color, exact same silhouette, so I'm not gonna really show it to you guys too much. You can see in the cutaway, but it is in this beautiful metallic deep blue color. This is such a rich and beautiful and very elegant color that I think this is actually even more appropriate for a wedding, added to the fact that it's not like similar to white, but it is absolutely stunning. I think that this in this like really long length makes it look a lot more formal than that pewtery silver white color. I wouldn't necessarily wear this every day in the summertime unless I'm wearing like really flat sandals and then like a cute straw hat and like a casual bag. This would be a really nice dress to bring with you on like a resort getaway. I think this is stunning and it fits really well. For an extra small, it's actually super comfortable. You don't want this to be too tight just because you want to be relatively like cool and carefree in it. When I say cool and carefree, I mean in terms of like the material sticking to your skin in the summertime because it is a little bit clingy. It could size down though for a much tighter fit, but the extra small in this one fits quite well and it has a very stretchy waist too. So if it is getting too tight for me at all, I have a little bit of give and it's quite forgiving. I highly recommend this one. This is not part of their brand new formal events line. I just think it looks really cute and it's quite affordable, this one. I believe this one is only $80 compared to some of their formal stuff I'm going to show you in a second. All right, so now we're jumping into a beautiful formal wear line that they just recently released. I got a couple pieces. I'm going to show you my favorite ones first. I got two of them because I wasn't sure which colors I would want. So for part of this formal line, they've attached this long ribbon that essentially says that if you remove this or discard it, you cannot return it, because I think what they're trying to do is avoid people purchasing these dresses, wearing them from one occasion, and then returning it back to the store, which is not really kosher. So they have these attached to all of these dresses. Mind you, these dresses are not really cheap either. They're $120 a piece. Yeah, I can definitely see some people trying to wear these and return them afterwards, which is not cool. This dress is the sheath dress that literally everybody has been releasing this summer. I think it's a very beautiful, elegant and simple dress that looks really stunning. It just comes across like a tube top right here and it goes all the way down. It's quite a long dress. There are no slits anywhere in this dress. It is literally a simple tube dress and it just looks so sophisticated. Now this one does not have that silicone lining on the top. It has a thick elastic band on the inside and it's also not lined on the inside all the way down. I understand where they're coming from, that if you had the lining and it was rolling on top of each other underneath, you would definitely see the different material layers and it would bunch up and not look cute at all. So I understand where they're going with this. If you're not comfortable with not wearing a dress with lining underneath, then I would probably say get some sort of like bodysuit that's from, I don't know, your boobs down so that it can smooth everything over for you if that's your case. If not, I do think that this fits fairly nicely on your body. It's a much heavier material, so it's not too light in the sense that it'll pick up every, I guess, like panty line or like bra line that you're wearing underneath. But personally, I'd probably be wearing one of those kind of like seamless thongs and then just nipple pasties so you don't get any lines underneath this dress. It's very comfortable. It's sizable up here so that it fits me, but it's not too big. But I think there is still a lot of give and forgiveness in it for anybody who has a larger bust than me. Would I keep this? Probably not in this shade, just because this is very too similar to white again, so I can't wear this to a wedding. And knowing me, I get white stuff dirty so easily, so I'm probably going to be returning this. I also did pick it up in the black though, so let me show you that one next. So this would be absolutely stunning as a formal dress, either if you want to wear it to a wedding or just like a really chic date night, or if you want to wear this to some sort of tropical getaway. Exact same silhouette with the elastication on the top here. Oh, I also wanted to point out this color is thick enough even without a lining that you're not going to see anything underneath. So the only thing you really have to worry about is any like textural stuff that you won't want to see through this dress. But the black, again, it's dark, so you're not going to see anything through it. Exact same silhouette, no slits, anywhere. I love how this fits on my body. I don't have a simple sheath dress like this. I'm really leaning towards keeping this one. I actually really wanted this in the blue shade. It looks like this, but they fully ran out of it in the sheath dress when I purchased it. I had like paid for everything, and then as things were shipping out, they're like, oh, the blue's out of stock, so we're gonna refund you and we can't send it. But now going back onto the site, they have it in stock again, and I already used up my 20% off coupon, so if I want to purchase it, I have to buy it full price. I'm kind of annoyed, but we'll figure something out. Maybe I'll exchange one of these for the blue one. That one I think would be stunning to wear as a wedding guest. You can also wear it casually as well. I just think black is nice. Between the two, white and black, I'd probably pick the black one. It's just a beautiful, beautiful dress overall. I've seen this dress being released by like a ton of other designers for literally double, triple the price. So if you want a slightly more affordable option, I'm not saying that this is cheap and super affordable, but it's slightly more affordable, then Dynamite is your way to go, and their codes definitely do apply to this. These are also only available online. Their whole kind of like signature premiere formal events collection, you can't get it in store. So definitely keep an eye out for sales and then apply the codes there, because then you can get it for way less than the full price. Since I couldn't get it in that one, I also picked it up in a different style that I want to show you guys. This one I didn't love that much. I think it looks really pretty on, but it looks a little, I don't know, you'll see in a second. So it looks like this. It's also a really long dress as well. It has a crisscross in the front and a slight cutout here, and the straps are adjustable, so you can adjust this to whichever length you want. And the back has this, I forget what this detailing is called, where it's like elasticated. It has a full zip going all the way down, so you can easily put it on, and it's nice and long. Also, no slit to this one. So this one, color-wise, beautiful. Silhouette, I didn't love it that much. Personally, I think the silhouette on the top bustier looks a little juvenile. It's not as formal and as elegant as I would like, although it is a very beautiful dress. It has a lot of coverage, so if you're somebody who wants a formal dress that doesn't have like heavy V's and meshing and everywhere, then this is definitely gonna be the dress for you. There's a slightest little peekaboo slot here. I don't personally love that. I think this dress could have been nicer if it didn't have that slit in the middle, and the whole coverage on the top here just seems a little drowny like it's just covering way too much. Things are too thick. I don't personally like this dress, but I think it's very beautiful on. Same material as the other dresses. It's like that thick, heavy kind of satiny material look to it. Is not see-through whatsoever at all, so very comfortable and cooling on the skin and gives you quite a bit of coverage. I just personally don't like how this dress looks, so I will be returning this, but I did purchase it so I could try it on and show you guys what it looks like on, since they are not available in store. The color is stunning though. So that blue dress also came in this really pretty pink color. I already knew I wasn't gonna love that silhouette too much coming out of like looking at it online, so I didn't bother buying it in the pink. So I did go ahead and purchase this pink shade in a different dress so I could see what it looks like in person. Online, it looks like a really nice kind of like light pink, but in person, this comes definitely more off as like a dark, rich, I don't even know, like a cherry-ish color. It's a lot darker, more vibrant in person. So this dress has a cowl neck in the front, and then it ties around in the back to create like a thick bow here. I thought that you could probably tighten this in the back with this to give it a little bit more, I guess, silhouette and shaping in the front. But if you can see here, there's not a lot of space in the opening. You guys will see in the cutaway. It's so much easier for me to demonstrate there. For you to tie this without the back starting to pucker and drop. Oh yes, there's also a zip in the back so that you can get it on really easily. So you can't actually tighten the dress too much with this around in the back. And if the front cowl neck, even though it's pretty high, if it's not tight enough and you don't have a big enough bust to fill this out, it definitely will spill over and you're going to have a nip slip. It's just literally inevitable at this point with this dress. So although I really like this dress, nice and long again, no slit, very kind of like sleek as long as you kind of steam this out so there's not too many wrinkles in it. I think it would be really nice if you had the right bust size, but I just think proportionally it's just not sized properly. It's way too big on the top for an extra small. I'm also thinking I should have sized down and everything into a double extra small. I don't know. It just proportionally doesn't feel right when I've tried on all the other dresses, and they feel right from like shoulders all the way down. So I'm not sure what went wrong in the manufacturing department or design for this one, but this dress is just not flattering, except for the back. The back is cute. The front just looks like it's just like you're swimming in fabric. So unfortunately, although the color's nice, way darker than I intended the color to be, but a beautiful one nonetheless, I will be returning this because I don't think the silhouette suits me at all. If you have a really big chest, then I think this is going to be a really great option for you to wear as a wedding guest. The last silhouette that I picked up, they also had a couple of other ones, but I didn't love them that much. My two favorites definitely were that first tube sheath dress and then this final one I'm going to show you. So this one I got in the black. I really wanted this in that blue shade, but they completely ran out of it, and I'm going to be hunting down the website essentially in the black and the blue. But tell me if I should be going for black in one and blue in the other. So anyways, before I digress, it is this stunning kind of halter, I guess, razor back style dress. It's like this in the front. It just goes up very cleanly to the neck, and then you have 2 sets of buttons in the back here. There's one set and then a second one if you need to tighten it a little bit more, so it gives you some wiggle room with the neck, because sometimes we're not all the same neck size, so that is nice that they added that factor. And I do have a lot of halter dresses already that have bows in the back, so I like that this is different. It's 2 panels going down the back. It's just one long piece of fabric. There is a slit on this one to the left here, so that's something to note, because I think there is so much coverage going on in the chest. They wanted to add a little bit of like sex appeal to the bottom, and you can like peek your leg out if you really want to. There's a zip in the back going down here to take it off and on really easily, and the front area actually is double lined. In the chest, they added this extra material and layer to the front so that I guess you have a really smooth finish all the way down. When I say that this one is cut proportionally really well, I mean it's cut really well. Like, it's super flattering on me, and this is an extra small, and this fits my body nicely. Compared to this pink one, I don't know what went wrong in the design process between the two. Like, this one is done really well. This one is just so off that it completely confuses me and I don't understand. Anyway, so I put this on and I fell in love with it at first look. This is primarily the reason why I wanted it in the blue. I think this would be such a stunning dress to wear as a wedding guest. And I don't know, do I need this in the black or do I need it in the blue? I think because it is so formal, it would look a lot nicer in the blue. It'd make it a little bit more, I would say, like, not add femininity to it, but it just opens it more. It makes it a little bit more approachable. Whereas the sheath dress would be beautiful in the blue, but I think because it is so simple and a little bit more delicate, and it doesn't have like the top going all the way up to the neck, that one would look nice in the black. So maybe we'll keep the black, and I will continue hunting for this one in the blue, because this one, absolutely stunning. The only qualm I have with these dresses that I'm already noticing, because I've had these for about a week before I started filming this video, is that they pick up dust like no tomorrow. It is not by any means like a very rich and elegant fabric. It's not silk, it's not like satin or anything. So this dress is 100% polyester. Do I think it's necessarily worth $120? No. For 100% polyester, definitely not. You can definitely get dresses like this in pure silk. Those dresses definitely do run a little bit more expensive though, like from the $400 to $500 range. So if this is something that's more within your price range, then yes, I'd recommend going for it, but you'd have to take a little bit of care with this. Make sure nothing sharp gets stuck onto the material, or else it will start to pull. I think over time it is going to pill a little bit. So if you do take care of this dress, it can last a long time. If you're reckless with it, it's definitely not going to stand the test of time. Do I think that they're beautiful, affordable silhouettes for somebody who doesn't have a budget of like $400 to $500 for a dress? Totally. And because they are such simple silhouettes with nothing crazy on them, you can definitely get so much wear out of these down the road for a myriad of other special occasions. If you need a dress for like graduation, prom, attending somebody else's wedding, convocation, an anniversary dinner, a birthday dinner, anything, these dresses are going to be super simple and very elegant to wear and recycle through in your closet, which is why I'm kind of a fan of them. I just don't love the price and material. So keep up for discount codes and you can definitely get these dresses for way cheaper than paying full price for them. So that is my whole haul from Dynamite. I feel like I was able to really get a good fix on which dresses that I liked. Definitely the black halter one. I'm gonna keep an eye out for it in the blue, and the black sheath dress were 100% my favorite. That dark, rich, amethysty, like emerald blue dress that was like long with the kind of like halter straps in the front and the ruching, totally beautiful as well. So I think those three are gonna be my keepers. The rest of this stuff will be going back to Dynamite. I really wonder if they would fit better in a double extra small for me. So the next time I do another haul, I will purchase some pieces in extra small and some pieces in a double X, so I can let you know more or less what my true to size fitting is like when I shop at Dynamite. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review and you found it helpful, especially for the online only exclusive collection, since they're not available in store and they are very stunning and they're a limited edition run. So I think a lot of sizes are already selling out. So if you want to get them, definitely pop down below. I will include links to everything and get your hands on them before they run out and before wedding season is over. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to follow along with me on Instagram and on TikTok so you can see more of me if this is not enough, because I only post on YouTube once a week. But if you're not already subscribed on YouTube, make sure you do. That way you never miss a single video and then it pops up in your sub box. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for stopping by again to my little side of YouTube, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.